me, there was no physical torture at all. They didn't touch me. They didn't, I was never beaten, I was never, but the strange thing is that you very soon arrived at a mental state which lets you wish if he would beat me. This would establish a certain, let me say, human relation. And you only were allowed to sit here, but you were not allowed to sleep. The lamp was by day and by night it was on, and as soon as you just, because it was terrible tedious, as you may imagine, if you fell into slumber, didn't take very long. Then somebody banged with a rubber rod against the door and shouted, "Schlafen Sie nicht, don't sleep." You sat here and waited. You looked around. Sometimes you saw by chance, when you looked at the door, at the peephole, that the lid was moving clandestine aside, and it appeared an anonymous eye. You were always under surveillance. They could move from cell to cell without making any noise, because this was laid out with carpets, with primitive carpets. You just sat here and waited and began to yearn for the interrogation. This was the main purpose of this procedure. You waited and waited, and you didn't know next half an hour, or next day, next week, or next month. I remember one case when I had been waiting, say, a couple of weeks, and the door was opened, and I was ordered, and I went upstairs to the interrogation room. When I entered that room, I began to cry. I shed lots of tears. You know why? Because there was a human being who addressed me with my name.